We good to go? How you doing tonight?
I'm doing wonderful.
We are at the Lewis and Clark Stampede and Fair. It's the second night. I've been bugging you to get over here and hawk your wares and what you're doing for at least 2 days.
You have.
So my name's John Looney. I'm a candidate for House District 81. We're with Red Quill Media, and this is Candidate Conversations live from the fair. And what we've done here is we've gone around to all the booths and invited everybody to come over and tell people what you're doing here, invite them to come see you. And you have a very important and special mission that some of us hold dear to our hearts because some of us are vets.
Yeah.
So introduce yourself. Tell me about your booth.
I am Rob Rule. We are the Center for Warriors Foundation. What makes our foundation different is, first of all, we are the fastest growing organization in Montana right now. One of the things that makes us different is we know and understand the system is broken. With 44 veteran suicides a day, with new numbers starting to surface at 58. In Montana alone, we had over 130 veteran suicides. I know the numbers come out at 58 through the state and everything, but there's so many areas that they do not count that we do. It is well over 130 veteran suicides in Montana. The system is broken. And what we've done is we've sat down and looked, why is it broken? How do we fix it? You know, just like you have type 1 and type 2 diabetes, type 1 requires medication, type 2 requires lifestyle change. If you tried giving that person the medication, the insulin, and told them to go out and live life the way they used to, they'll die. You know, because of our research shows us that 90% of the suicide takes place 5 to 10 years, with a huge spike between the 6 and 8 year period after they get home from war and after they go through the mental health and medication. That's 5 to 10 years after that date is when over 90% of this veteran suicide takes place. So we looked at that and asked why. Who are these people that are committing suicide? What we've done is we've completely rebuilt what PTSD is and gave it a type 1 and type 2. Type 1 is injured warrior syndrome. That does take medication, but not the hallucinogenic drugs. What it takes is painkillers and mental health to be able to help you through that. Moral injury is a type of PTSD that goes against what you believe, any morals that you have and that you have to do. Like, we've got one guy on our board of directors who was a Marine in Iraq. He was a truck driver. He was commanded by his officer that if a little 3 or 4 year old child steps up on the side of the road, you drive over him. You don't swerve around him, and you don't stop. How does a person look in the mirror when they do that? I asked him, how many children have you killed? He goes, Rob, I would not even count. It's many. It's hundreds, possibly. He goes, I really don't know. See, there's so many things in war that takes place because we're fighting against an enemy in Iraq and especially Afghanistan that has no morals. They are, well, especially Afghanistan. They are well funded and they are ruthless. They'll do anything to try to win. So as they go through this, the moral injury is with the injury to the soul. The medication and the mental health attacks the mind. It helps heal the mind. And medication doesn't heal it, it just subsides the problems. See, so when they take those drugs and that mental health, and 6 months, 8 months, a year, 18 months later, when they say, you're now better, go enjoy life. That's the time afterwards, 5 to 10 years afterwards, when the damage to the soul enters the mind, but it's on steroids. See, the programs we have learned over this is our 4th year of our Elk Camp that we run. And we run programs every day of the week, beginning with equine therapy, different therapies and different programs that helps heal the soul. And we have found great success. So far, we have treated 126 veterans and have had 0 suicides. Last year in week 3, we had 3 veterans show up to camp that had full intentions of taking their life up there. They wanted to spend a couple days with their brothers in arms, and then they were going to go out hunting by themselves, and the way they said it, eat lead. The programs that we ran, beginning with the equine therapy, hit deep in their soul and started helping them. By Friday, they were different people. They had the tools then to be able to face those monsters, those demons. And we have Sons of the American Revolution come out every Friday night, and they do a skit. I told Don, I want you to do a skit with where it will hit home. Something, think of the worst story you can possibly come up with from the American Revolution. And I want you to use every trigger word there is. Because I want these guys now with the tools, new tools that they have, so fresh in their mind, to be able to face their fears, face their demons. And every Friday night, our veterans were up till midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, talking things out with their brothers on things that they've never told anybody. On week 3, when we had those 3 veterans up there that intended to take their life, we had 5 people that stayed up all night long talking until it was time to go hunting. And I keep in constant contact with a lot of these veterans, but these 3 especially. These 3 absolutely love life now. And every time I talk to Bill up in Havre, the one that I worked with directly, every time I talk to him, he says, Rob, thank you. Thank you for what you did to me. We have other programs, many, many programs, but that's where we're really making a change. Other programs we have is called Green Star Family. See, these are the families left behind after veteran suicide. These are the families that are shunned. There's no help for them like there is Gold Star families. And these families are the families who probably need it more. See, I'm not going to say it doesn't hurt when you get that knock on the door. When you kiss your loved one goodbye and they're going to war, you know there's a chance you might not ever see them again. And when you get that knock on the door, yes, it hurts. But they can go directly into grief and recover. If your loved one comes home injured, and then sometimes injured real badly, sometimes with missing legs, missing arms, missing eyes, whatever the case is, you think, thank God they're home. And then 5 to 10 years later, you get the call that they took their own life. See, the survivor guilt there comes in many different ways. And as long as these families are stuck in survivor guilt, they cannot even enter grief. Our job is to help them through this survivor guilt.
So what programs, what do you do for the Green Star families?
Well, one of our first programs, we do a lot of counseling. But last year, we gave the very first Green Star College scholarship in the world. This year on Memorial Day, we gave a set of scholarships to a set of twins down in Stevensville that their older brother took his own life. And it helps change their life. I go down and I talk with them. I help them, first of all, get all the information around their life growing up, what they went through in war, what their MOS is, and what happened to them afterwards. And I take all that information I get from them and I try looking at all the different avenues that they might be looking at, that maybe their way they're looking at it is, I should have seen that my husband was in trouble, or my son was in trouble, or my mom or my sister. Or if I would have been a better son or daughter or a better wife, he wouldn't have taken his own life. Our job is to help them see that it's not their fault.
I appreciate it. So while you're telling me this, I'm thinking, so I was in the Army. I was on a LURS unit in Germany, so we were 5th Corps LURS. And we did a lot of specialty missions. But as you're telling me this, I'm thinking about my Ranger buddy. We hadn't seen each other. I mean, we kept in small contact with each other, but stopped, I think 4 years ago. We went on vacation and he lives in Nebraska. So we stopped and visited, and he remembers a mission that we did that I remember it. I don't remember it to the degree that he remembers it, but just talking about that and him, because he apologized to me, and I'm like, what are you apologizing to me for? He's like, well, I made you go out on that in that field with me, and because you were the only other single guy on the team, and so it was me and you that had to go out, and I didn't realize it. I think it bothered him more than I realized. And I think about that constantly. I'm like, I should have stayed in more contact with him, and I didn't realize that it had that kind of effect on him. That's just that is the kind of thing that comes up in my mind when I hear about and it was 95 or 96, so it was 20 years ago. And it was still bothering him. And I think just being able to say, I'm sorry that I did that, and he being going, yeah, I don't remember it that well, but I remember the mission, and it doesn't bother me, so we're still good, and that helped him a lot. But I can't imagine what his family would have to go through if something happened now because of something he was holding in or dealing with.
Let's kind of look at it a different way. Let's say that you were injured really badly, and then you came home and had PTSD over it, and you end up taking your own life over it. Can you imagine the guilt that he would have then? And that's what I have to deal with when I go down and sit down and visit with these families.
And that's kind of the point I'm trying to make, is it's been so long, but who else would he have told? And had he done it, his family would have then had to deal with that.
Yeah.
And he's been home for 20 years.
Yeah.
So,
see, these are some of the scars that we have from war. These are some of the scars that we carry with us the rest of life. And that's what our programs do at Elk Camp. And I would invite your friend to come to our Elk Camp, because we've changed lives. We've changed lives completely with the programs that we run. It's taken the 4th year that we've done it, and it's taken the 3 previous years to finally get to the point where we have a program every day in a certain sequence that does different things in the right order.
So tell me more about what you're trying to accomplish. You're here at the fair. You have a booth.
Yes.
What can people do to help you out? What do you need everybody to do? I know it's always going to come down to you need more money.
Yeah.
So how do we raise money? How do we get in touch with you? You have a booth here at the fair. They can come talk to you there.
Yes.
But what else can people do if they're not going to come to the fair? How do they reach you?
Okay. My website is www.centerfor, that's FOR, warriors.org. And we do have a donate button there. See, we all donate our time. Nobody in our firm or organization takes a paycheck. We have enormous amount of programs, and we're expanding so quickly. Just this last spring, we had a gentleman that donated the use of a home that he thought he was buying to flip right on the Missouri River, just south of Cascade. Beautiful, gorgeous home. He thought he was buying it to flip it. Then he met me. We spent 4 hours together, and I explained to him what we do. And he said, Rob, I'm not going to sell it. This home is yours. As a matter of fact, we've got a drift boat there at the house. That's yours to use whenever you want to. And I'll show you where the keys are for our pontoon boat that'll hold up to 17 people up on Holter Lake. That's yours to use whenever you want. So we have expanded programs there to take people fly fishing, to hold different events that last a whole week, retreats. We're just now getting that going. It hasn't officially started yet. We have also expanded into many. As a matter of fact, you get a hold of me, I will get you a copy of the material. Or if you go onto our website, under our newsletter called Warriors Corner, that's on our website.
Okay.
That can show you the things that we've expanded.
If I have a friend that I need to refer to you, or if somebody's listening that wants help, how do they reach you, or how do I reach out to you to have you help?
Okay. Again, my name is Rob Rule, R-U-L-E, and my phone number is area code 406-410-1712. And that phone is by me at all times.
Okay. I appreciate you. I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate the mission. Like I said, it hits home for me. So come down to the fair. Come down to the fair. Everybody needs to come down to the fair and support the Warriors mission and Rob's mission here. Donate. Talk to them. Reach out. Check their website out. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
We're coming to you live from the fair, and we always end with thanking New Vision for setting up our booth. She told me I couldn't sell any. I still think I can sell all the stuff here from New Vision.
Come buy your raffle tickets at our booth. We're selling them for $10 each, 6 for $50, or 13 for $100. And it's a brand new four-wheeler that has 1.3 miles on it right now.
I want you to earn the money. I want to help. I just don't think you need to sell any more tickets. I already bought the winning ticket, so
Yeah.
the more tickets you put in there, the more I'm going to have to come over there and increase my odds. Come down and support everybody here at the fair. Appreciate it, Robert.
Yep.